Dreaming of becoming doctors, study MBBS at NMC and WHO recognized universities in Bangladesh, Nepal, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Timor-Leste at a fraction of the cost in India. From admissions and visas to education loans, Good Shepherd handles it all. Visit Good Shepherd Shillong today.
Kesorkar Meghalaya kan station ya ke Narcotics Administrative Building har Ratacherra kabari ka wain ki benta bakong santam ka bapenyaso ya ke jilla bat ka Assam bat Manipur bat ka negasin jam ka long shibenta jong ka jingya kon Pyrshah ya ke jingkhayi drugs lingba ki jilla ba marjan jong ka Golden Triangle. Uba polling do lapente baka sorkar kadang penkre ban set sa sipongot ki brio ki basyakan no don ketiha ka jingkhayi drugs hapo ka prevention of illicit traffic in narcotics, drugs and psychotropic substances PIT-NDPS Act. Nalor kata ka sorkar kanang penjur ya ka jingkhanra Pyrshah yo drugs kan penklan ya ka K9 unit bat kandang bodien na ka sorkar padang ban yo iki kali ki bakarpang ban lap bat khmi pnya yo drugs.
Reduction in drug cases in the state.
We have to look at this problem from a much wider perspective. You have to keep in mind that the problem of drug trafficking is not confined to Meghalaya. It is not even a regional problem. It is a global problem. And Meghalaya faces the brunt because of its proximity to the Golden Triangle. However, when it comes to efforts being made by the Social Welfare Department, if you can notice for yourself, in a span of 7 days, we have had 3 major programs under the DREAM mission. And today we could converse with a lot of youngsters in order to wean them away from drugs. On the other hand, we have also intensified policing, and the fact that raids have now started in areas that have not been covered in the past is also another major achievement of the state government. That apart, as we speak, the department is preparing a list of 10 fresh detainees who will be detained under the PIT NDPS, and so that it deters this kind of illegal and immoral trafficking. So the process is on. We should be able to complete everything in a matter of 2 months or so. In those cases, there are some who have whose detention has already been extended by 1 more year. That is the status as of date. In the last interaction with the media, I had informed that we are also contemplating a K9 unit. Now that is functional. We have a dedicated dog squad, and also we are now in the process of having an administrative building in the Ratacherra region, which is the gateway of Assam and Manipur entering Meghalaya. So we are also pursuing with the ministry about the procurement of a vehicle that actually scans and detects illicit narcotics.
Yakini ki jing penbana la pentip hadian ke jingyalang ban sedang ke jingyalam Pulse of the Hills Every Beat Against Drugs kabalapen long dakatanat social welfare hapo ka drugs reduction elimination and action mission ke dream project hagari ke program la wani shimbentaru daw aktor film Bollywood u John Abraham ubalapen pau ke jingkersan jong u ya ke jingkun jong ke jalla Pyrshah ya ke jingdi pat jingkhayi drugs. Ke program kalakan top ru ya ke jingla ka Zumba ke blayalam da ke New York husnam Fitfluencer but Youth Icon Award ke samla dapale Lena Wardri da ke jing temu ban aiman sim ya ki samla bikin jet ya ke jing em ke bakot ke bakya but care no drugs.
For the first 2 hours I read a script. I read a script a day, or I read something that is important to me so I can discipline my mind. It's very important to know what's going on. For example, like Paul said, what's going on in Manipur, or what's going on in Jammu and Kashmir, or what's going on in Ukraine and Russia, or what's going on in Israel and Iran. It's very important to understand what's happening in the entire world, or do things that interest you in that space. So I use my first 2 hours for that on a non-shooting day. Then I train for about an hour, and then I get into my meetings when everybody wakes up. So that's how my day starts on a non-shooting day. On a shooting day, I shoot about 12 to 14 hours a day. But what's very important for me is my dietary habits, my discipline. I've not had a cheat meal in, I think, for many years before you guys were born. It's been about 32 years. I've not had a cheat meal. So, and I enjoy that. So it's not to prove a point. That's a way of life for me, and I really enjoy it. And it keeps me fit. So my aim is that when you guys grow up, and you're as old as me, I'll be fitter than all of you when I'm older. That's the idea, right? That's a good idea. You always have to stay at your fittest. Again, not because you need to show anybody your abs or your biceps, but it's important to just be fit. Like today I learned from Dapalai, she really made me dance, and I couldn't dance, but she's fantastic. But yeah, stay fit, all of you, and the best way to stay fit is not just by going to gym, but by disciplining your mind. Very important. So discipline your mind. And there is nothing more beautiful in a face than your brain. Your brain is the most attractive and beautiful thing for all you students. So just discipline your mind, because when you can talk in an audience, and when you can talk about things that are happening in the world, in your country, and in your life, that makes you far more evolved than the person next to you who does not know what you're talking about. So just learn, listen to people, take in the good, take out the bad. Just absorb the good. And that's very important. And that's what I do on an everyday basis. When I was sitting with Saloni, when I'm sitting with Paul, I learn. When I'm hearing your questions, I learn from you. But today, I just want to say this, I learned the most from my friend Marvin. You're a rock star.
Habatin, pej bahagi kishap, kashap plus F.
Ka plus F?
Hakabam bangibam dunaki eki bataye kamet. Namar kata habathiru atau kau kamlu ka umpnyang kadut pej ya kashap plus F hakajingsom. Yaki nutrient kumki vitamin bat ka iron la icon diat bat akabatau bha. Kam kata ikadur jengki marbam kajing mat lani ka rukom shed yaki. Balehi banai kita. Kadon ka we kajing mentoy bakongsan. Kakot kakia. Ka nutrition bakam bha kajing im bakam bha pendon kam daki marba medon ka sharp plus F menta kasni
Lawan Rak Shafi Lingba ko office jong Commissionerate of Food Safety Meghalaya.